iron good. Where's the N1? As my partner would say, they got away with it. Did Philly? It should have been a foul down low on Bamba, but Nick Nurse will take a timeout regardless. 11-5 New Orleans, 8:10 to go first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"Where are you going? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Brooks and Dunn Reboot 2024 Tour.
I'll play something country.
The best-selling duo of all time. Live with David Lee Murphy and Ernest. May 16th, Smoothie King Center. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Brooks and Dunn Live.
But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be pandemonium at the Smoothie King Center. Baby, you ain't seen the fans act up. Baby, let me tell you.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini.
Join us Wednesday, March 13th for our second annual networking event celebrating International Women's Day, which is today, by the way, presented by Michelob Ultra. Bring your business cards. Come meet an inspiring group of women leaders from the Pelicans and the greater New Orleans area. Access to the exclusive event and exclusive giveaway items are all included when you buy your ticket using this special link only, pelicans.com/women. Pels with an 11-5 lead, 8 minutes left first quarter. 7-0 run for New Orleans, 4 straight stops defensively. Philly ball out of the break, no substitutions.
Pels in a 2-3 zone defensively.
Which they've been going to a lot as of late. Lowry to Hield, left side, good closeout. McCollum, 3-ball Hield, too strong, and Zion Williamson clears his 4th rebound already.
He looking like a man who wants a double-double tonight.
And he is going all the way in and will lay it in with a right hand.
Philly not defending
no
at all. And Zion Williamson downhill is a truck.
Zion's got 6 points and 4 rebounds in 5 minutes. And New Orleans leads 13-5 on a 9-0 run, and we've got a whistle and a kick ball by the Pels as it rolls out of bounds, baseline right, and Philly will make their first substitution. Paul Reed, who started for Philadelphia in their loss to Memphis. They've been kind of switching Reed and Bamba out. Reed in his 4th year out of DePaul signed an extension in the offseason, 2-year, $14 million.
Reed with a double-double against Memphis.
Yeah. Lowry right baseline. Will start, stop,
stay low.
And fall away, nail jumper. That's short, and the rebound, Brandon Ingram.
That's good defense by Valanciunas. Didn't go for any ball fakes.
Ingram sprints into the front court, kick it out to McCollum. Deep left wing 3. That's front iron, no good. And the rebound, Tobias Harris. So the Pels have started 1 for 5 from distance. Oubre all the way in, and he missed the layup, and he'll get fouled by Herb Jones. Oubre is all the points, and he's about to get more.
And that is something we did not see against Toronto, fortunately, with Herb Jones picking up an early foul.
Oubre, New Orleans native, now his 5th NBA team. as he signed in the offseason here. His 9th year out of Kansas, lefty. Free throw is good. He's averaging 14.5 a game, and he's got all the Philly points. It's 13-6.
Yeah, in the last 3, he's right at 25 a game.
Yep.
5 rebounds. So he's been putting the ball in the hoop for a team that desperately needs offense.
And that was off the bench for Oubre. Second free throw, in and out. Reed, unbelievable. Gets the rebound to Hield. That's no good. And Reed, another offensive rebound. This is a brutal possession for the Pels. Oh, and then Zion just picked Hield's pocket. He's going all the way. He's got stripped by Reed. You talk about instant.
They're
going to call a foul on Reed. Wow, Courtney Kirkland bailed us out.
He was behind the play. I'm not even exactly sure he had the best look at that one.
So Paul Reed going, hey, I should have started Nick Nurse. 2 offensive rebounds, and we thought he just had a strip of Williamson, but Courtney Kirkland called the foul, and Zion's at the free throw line.
Well, he must have gotten him with the left hand because the right hand looked like a clean strip.
First one is good. So Zion's off to a quick start here. 7 points, 4 boards.
Yes, he says, I'll take it. I don't care what you call.
Here comes Larry Nance Jr. in for Jonas Valanciunas. So the Pels lead at 14-6, one of the biggest buildings in the league. It'll be full, but it has been a struggle for the Sixers as of late.
This is a game where you can see Larry coming in early because the pace has been pretty furious so far.
Philadelphia has not had a field goal since the 10-minute mark. We've got 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. New Orleans up 15-6. Lowry whip it around to Harris, left side, pick and roll with Reed. And good defense there by the Pels. Reed, top of the key jumper. They should have started him, JD.
Yeah, look, he played well against Memphis, 17 and 11.
Reed, 63 career games now, 23 starts. He does have 5 double-doubles on the year, including 2 nights ago. 15-8 New Orleans halfway through the first. Ingram, kick it to McCollum. 4 defenders, back to Ingram, left corner Herb, goes baseline, throw it out to McCollum, fakes the 3 in the corner, running right-hand floater, got the roll from about 6 feet away, baseline right.
Shooters bounce on the roll. Good ball movement leads to an open floater.
First 2 for McCollum, and New Orleans up 17-8. Reed to Oubre. Kick from Reed on Herb Jones. Crosses over. Herb on Oubre tight. Right wing pass now. Hield. Shot clock at 7. Cross court over to Harris. He'll drive into the lane. Scooping layup, no. Tipped up Reed, no. And he tipped it right to Harris, who lays it in.
Well,
so Reed is a problem.
Well, defense got compromised, though. Brandon Ingram went for the steal. He didn't come up with it. And now all of a sudden it's 5-on-4 and you're at the rim.
Now Z. 3 defenders, contact, kick it back out to McCollum, who'll drive in and roll it in with a right hand over the front iron. Good English.
CJ with the float game going here early.
And Paul Reed already has 3 rebounds in 2 minutes. 19-10, New Orleans. Pels are 8 of 13 from the floor. Philly is 4 of 16.
Yeah, that activity by Reed means Larry Nance got to find him, locate him, and box him out.
Hield, the Lowry back to Hield in the left corner, and Buddy forgot one thing, the basketball. Right to the Pelicans bench. The last time New Orleans won in this building was December 16th, 2016. 6 straight away from home here have come up empty. And Buddy Hield started for the Pelicans the last time the Pels won in this building. Ingram got it down low, and it's blocked from behind by Reed, and Paul Reed with his second foul.
Well, Reed and Oubre were doubling up on him. I don't know who picked up the foul. Maybe it's Oubre.
I tell you what, if I'm Nick Nurse, I'm challenging this because Reed is it for them right now. And he actually fouled out against Memphis 2 nights ago.
It might be Oubre.
That's a lot
on
of
the
wrist.
arm. Yeah, I think it's Oubre.
That's a lot of wrist. Yeah, and their assistant, Nick's assistant, came over and said, no.
Yeah, and that's 2 fouls on Oubre.
Oh, they got Oubre. Well, Ingram missed the free throw regardless. So maybe not a bad foul. But Reed has been it. And that is 2 fouls on Kelly Oubre. So Ingram, who is 81% at the free throw line now, is 232 made free throws, excuse me. And you got that one. So you've got Ingram, Jones, McCollum, Trey Murphy just checked in along with Larry Nance. Cameron Payne in now for the Sixers, running the point. And it's to Oubre.
Folks, you know Trey Murphy has been sizzling.
Right. He's got 6 or more threes in 3 of the last 4. Reed for 3. Boy, is that an awkward shot. Right at the top, no good. They keep it alive, though, with Payne. We can't rebound the ball. Payne, right elbow, backs it out now beyond the arc. Right of the lane now, Tobias Harris. Herb on him. Stutter step drive, fall away 10-footer. No. Somebody get the ball. They rebounded twice. Reed off the glass. No. Somebody get it. It deflects out to McCollum. Kenyon Martin's in for the Sixers. CJ drives in. Oh, what a beautiful scooping lefty layup.
Yeah, look, the offense has been fine, but that rebounding thing better get cleaned up here pretty quickly.
All of a sudden, the rebounds are tied up at 11.
I mean, they're getting offensive rebounds, and sooner or later, they're going to cash in.
Oubre fouled by Nance, and his fall away mid-range is no good. But Nance with the foul, so Oubre again will go back to the free throw line where he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, Paul Reed dominating the offensive glass. The Pelicans not doing a very good job of being active in terms of boxing out on the offensive end, and Philly making them pay for it, not making them pay for it on the scoreboard, but sooner or later, those things kind of cash in.
I mean, it is all Paul Reed and Kelly Oubre. That is it.
Yeah.
Tobias Harris has a couple of points, but boy, Reed's just done such a good job on the glass.
Yeah, Paul Reed's got 4 rebounds. I don't think any defensive.
It's 22-11 as Jose Alvarado will check in for New Orleans along with Najee Marshall. This is not a deep Philly team with all the injuries. So they've got Oubre, Payne, KJ Martin, Buddy Hield, and Paul Reed. Paul Reed might play 45 minutes tonight, the way he's going. Second free throw short, rebound Ingram. So you've doubled them up here, 22-11, 3:25 to go first quarter. Alvarado, hand checked by Oubre, get it up top now to Naj. Now it's feed to Ingram, right wing, guarded by Hield.
Yeah, Philly's going zone.
Now to Alvarado. Alvarado into the blue paint, a reach in on the Sixers. Boy, is that a touch foul.
Yeah.
Nick Nurse is not happy
And
at
I don't
all.
blame him. I don't blame him on that one. It's really been touchy against Philly here early.
Is that on Oubre? Boy, they bailed them out. I believe they're going to give Hield the foul. Could have been on Oubre, who's, again, how desperate are the Sixers? Oubre's got 2 fouls, and they can't take him out.
Yeah, can't take him out. They're partly going zone to probably protect him defensively.
Now Jose, left corner, Najee for 3.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Somebody can make a 3.
Marshall, 37% from distance. The Pels are the number 1 corner 3 team in the league at 43.5%. Marshall. Now Oubre, bounce feed down low to Reed. There it is again. 2-hand dunk for Paul Reed.
Paul Reed living at the rim. Completely living at the rim.
Now Jose, on court to Ingram, up top Jose, fakes the 3, back to B.I., right elbow.
Oh, that's what you want right there.
Driving on Hield, throws it up, out to Nance, right corner 3, online and rattles in for Larry Nance Jr.
Well, I thought Brandon Ingram should have taken the layup, but you know what he found? He went from good to great, and Larry Nance was wide open in the corner.
Nance a sneaky 43% from distance.
He shot well this year, and he's been selective about it.
21st made 3, backdoor cut, Oubre. Oh, blocked by Nance at the rim. Taken by Ingram, little high step for B.I. front court. Crosses over Martin, goes right baseline, underneath the hoop, bounce feed to Nance. But it's too hard, and Nance can't get it, and it's stolen by Buddy Hield.
Yeah, not a good decision on that one.
Now Reed in the lane, bumped by Nance. Right-hand hook is short, taken by Ingram. It's a 6th board already. Up the floor, Trey. Pop a left wing 3. Deep.
Oh, you knew that was
deep
coming.
And down.
You knew that was coming. A couple dribbles past half court, and he's really moving out to Steph Curry land for his threes.
Timeout, Nick Nurse. We're going to talk about Trey Murphy when we come back. 1:43 left first quarter. The Pels have opened up a 31-13 lead on Philadelphia. Back after this 2-minute break on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Escape the winter doldrums with Sirius XM channels warm enough to change your latitude.
We couldn't laugh, we just would go insane.
Soak Take in the sounds of the Aloha State on Hawaiian vacation. Climb aboard Yacht Rock Radio for smooth, soft rock from the 70s and 80s. Or get away to reggae vibes, Radio Margaritaville, and many more. Just search Relax in the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Jason Jackson from NBA Insiders. LeBron James has now scored over 40,000 points in his NBA career. Lakers reporter Mike Trudell says the record will be next to impossible to beat.
Records are made to be broken. The scoring is up. You might look to Luka Doncic, but he's already about 2,000 points off pace. It's really a Mount Everest to try to get over in.
For the very best analysis, join me and Amin El Hassan on NBA Insiders every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern on NBA Radio. That's channel 86 and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
For college basketball fans, the madness is already here.
One of the best rivalries. Another instant classic.
With NCAA tournament dreams on the line, every possession matters.
Three-pointer at the buzzer for the win. It's good. It's good.
And each game is a chance to improve a resume.
Cannot overemphasize how big a win this is.
As Selection Sunday draws closer, hear all the pivotal games on Sirius XM and the all-new Sirius XM app.
Reacquaint yourself with the women that rule the rap game. Don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Sirius XM's Queens of Hip Hop, a channel dedicated to the ladies who laid the foundation and those making history right now. What's up is big, Lotto. Bad chick, that could be a fantasy. Featuring commentary and hand-selected sounds from Lotto, Queen Latifah, Lady London, and more. Watch the Queens of Hip Hop for a limited time on Channel 79. On now and year-round on the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coaching Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Or under money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You put a smile on your face. Bet on the sports you love with BetRivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
31-13 New Orleans. 95 seconds left first quarter. Philly ball out of the break. Campaign front court between circles. Goes left side by the hash mark now.
Yeah, back to the 2-3 zone defense. Tough to rebound out of the zone sometimes.
Now Healed out long, guarded by Zion. Kick it out to Paul Reed. Goes between the legs. Now behind the back flip to nobody. And it's out of bounds. And that is the third turnover.
I like Paul Reed's got a little bit of nerve. He throws a behind the back pass out of the bounds. He looks at his teammate like, why didn't you catch that?
Who Paul Reed think he is? I mean, and a tiny Archibald down there. Jose, top of the key now. Zion, one-on-one with Martin. Jump feed out to Najee in the right corner. Start, stops, drives, dotted line. Kick it left corner, Jose. On line, left corner three is good. And all of a sudden, New Orleans has made 4 consecutive threes, now 5 of 9, and it's 34-13.
I will say this, when this team gets going offensively, it really gets going.
Payne, the most awkward-looking three-point shot in America, misses off to the right. Reed almost got that rebound, but it's taken by Marshall. Najee front court, starts, stops, drives all the way in. Bounce feed to Nance in the right corner. Now Zion right in the lane. Takes it right at KJ Martin, and it's blocked by Reed out of bounds.
As he goes for the scoop shot on that one, that allows Reed to rotate over to block it.
Zion will be helped up. 10 on the shot clock, 31.6 seconds on the game clock. It'll be New Orleans ball baseline right. What can't Paul Reed do? Well, behind the back passes, evidently. Bounce passes. Jose will try to inbound it, and Campaign lifts up a right leg and kicks it out of there. So that's going to recycle the shot clock to 14.
Yeah, now that's a kickball violation, folks. When a guy sticks his leg out,
he meant to do that.
Yeah, somebody throws the pass into it. I don't like those.
9-0 run for New Orleans, all threes. They'll float it out long to Zion, who catches it right wing. Now get it to Najee. Steps into a deep 2 left at the top.
Oh, mercy.
No, he had foot on the arc.
Mercy, though. Najee needed a shoe size about 2 inches smaller on that one.
That was like Herb his rookie year. 36-13. Pels are at 70% now from the floor. Not going to get to 40 tonight, but pretty close. Payne at the nail, right corner. Doughton Jr. just checked in. Throw out to the left wing, deflected out of bounds by Trey Murphy. Jeff Doughton Jr. in his third year out of Rhode Island on a two-way contract. He's going to play a lot of minutes tonight as well. 6.2 seconds left in the quarter, 4.7 on the shot clock. Cameron Payne, sideline left, just to the left of our bench. Bounce feed to Heel, goes left baseline, back out long to Payne. They're not going to get it. Oh, he got the nail jumper off right at the buzzer. I didn't think he was going to get it off. Inbound to Alvarado, but I think you'll take that first quarter, JD.
I will take that in a heartbeat. They're 6 of 25. That's 24% from the field, 1 of 11 from 3, and the Pels have backed it up. They've come out with the energy. 48 points against Indy in the first quarter, 42 against Toronto, and now 36 here against Philly.
Second quarter coming up in Philadelphia, 36-15. Pelicans lead the 76ers. Back with quarter number 2 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Burner Boy presents the I Told Him Tour, coming to New Orleans, March 14th at Smoothie King Center. The Grammy Award-winning global icon brings you a night of Afro-fusion music, live jewels, and big vibes. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. More info at OnASpaceship.com. Don't miss Burner Boy, the I Told Him Tour, brought to you by Young Shiners and exclusive in World Entertainment.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
The NBA app is everyone's app. Every fan of every team.
Oh, my goodness.
Everyone who follows LeBron, Tatum, and Embiid in the app. Every warrior who's ready to go to battle over three-point percentages. Every streetwear king who's here for the tunnel fits. Every young buck, nugget, and grizzly who wants to take a peek behind the scenes of the league. And everyone else on this floating basketball we call Earth. Download the NBA app today. Available in the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
And get into the front court quickly, but there's Brandon Ingram to block the layup.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini and John DeShazer.
Come on down to the Smoothie King Center, March 15th. That's next Friday night. Celebrate 504 night. Pels will battle the LA Clippers. We'll be celebrating the launch of our exclusive 504 collection of merch, available exclusively in the team store. Plus, we'll be giving away crawfish sack drawstring bags of energy while supplies last. Secure your seats now by visiting pelicans.com/promotions. Todd Graffanini, John DeShazer with you here, Wells Fargo Center, South Philadelphia. Pelicans holding Philadelphia to a season-low 15 points in the first quarter, 36 of their own. Good start for New Orleans, JD.
I really don't have a whole lot to add to that. When you hold a team to 24% from the field, you've done everything you need to do. Only thing I want to see cleaned up, the offensive rebounding from Philly. 8 offensive rebounds by the Sixers so far.
All right, Murphy from Williamson, left corner, Najee. He's actually behind the
glass.
Backboard in the deep
yes, he is.
left corner and still knocked it down. Najee, hot. That was a 3. So Marshall, 2 threes and a very long 2. And it's 39-15. Pels now 6 of 10 from distance. Lowry back in the ball game. Throw it out to KJ Martin. Stripped and stolen by Najee.
Oh, give it up right there.
Drop it off. Z powers in, and they got to foul him. Now, by the way, these are the top 2 steal teams in the league.
Yes.
Philly is at 8.5 per game, and the Pelicans at 8.3. I'd like to catch them tonight.
Yeah. Pels already, with their third steal, and Najee with the pickpocket
and
off the dribble.
KJ Martin basically wrestled Zion from behind for that foul.
Now, Najee and Jose Alvarado, good friends, and he is basically stealing a little grand theft.
Come on, Najee, start here tonight. 8 points in 4 minutes.
He keeps shooting threes like that because he's going to get open looks.
Zion gets them both. Talk about a quick start. Zion's got 10 points, 4 boards, 3 assists. 26-point lead for New Orleans, 41-15. We are 50 seconds gone in the second quarter. Mo Bamba had it. Oh, that's a late.
Alvarado got hit.
That's
I don't know if he got the call.
I think that is a mercy foul right there, because that was going back the other way.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's going to be on Jose for the reach.
I mean, he immediately starts twirling the fingers saying, saying review. And it's just early. It's early and you got a big lead.
Mo Bamba back into the ball game. Jeff Doughton Jr. Oh, my heavens.
Ooh, mercy.
Just tried to throw it to Kyle Lowry, who needed stilts to catch that one.
He had to be Mike Lowry to get that one.
Uh-huh. It was only a matter of time before that one was coming out.
Of course. I mean, it's just right there.
All right, Z guarded by Dowden. Again, that's no match. Kick it to Trey, left wing three. That's short. Air ball nearly, but there's Nagy for the rebound. To the trailing Zion. Bumped by Bamba. Throws it up off the rim. No good. Z gets the rebound. And then it's a foul on Lowry?
Yeah,
or what they call?
I think Lowry had his hand on the basketball, but he's standing out of bounds.
All right. Well, they were all around Williamson.
I think that's what it was. Lowry got his hands on the ball, but he's standing out of bounds at the time.
All right, 12 on the shot clock is the three by Murphy. Did not hit rim. Inbound to Nance, top of the key. Now handed off to Williamson. Left corner Trey, close out KJ Martin. Shot clock at 5. Trey will go right baseline, cut off on the block to Nance.
Shoot it.
Up top, Jose with 1. Got to put it up. Deep mid-range 2. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Bamba.
Yeah, probably the worst offensive possession of the game for the Bills so far.
As Oubre bricks a left wing 3, but there's Lowry, another offensive rebound for the Sixers. Swinging around to Doughton. Deep left wing 3. Nope. Rebound, Z. Good box out on Oubre. That's 7 rebounds for Williams.
Z assures that the defensive rebound is going to be taken on that one.
Now Zion out long to Jose. Stops, drives. Throw it out into the corner. Knocked away, though, by Martin out of bounds. Again, Jose's penetrating, and he's looking for a 3-ball instead of maybe a layup.
He got to look at the rim. Just look at the rim and shoot your floater.
All right, Valanciunas in for Nance. We talked about this the other night in Toronto. They're so short-handed or Philly, and the Pels just reload. Jose out long, guarded by Doughton, drives to the right block, floats it up, didn't get the roll. There's Jonas for the offensive board, throws up a wild shot, a lot of contact by Bamba.
Looking for the foul, didn't get the call.
Lowry going to go into the paint, kick it 3-ball left corner. Martin, air ball. Weak side rebound, Najee Marshall carried it. That can't happen.
Yeah, he carried it. He wanted to pass it to Trey, and I think Doughton moved over just enough, but he turned it. He absolutely palmed it.
Willie Green's got a nice head of hair, and there have not had any real gray specks yet. He's still a young man. That will get you gray.
Yeah, he's going to get some.
It's a 24-5 extended run for the Pels right now, up 41-15. 9:20 to go, second quarter. Oubre left baseline, floated to Bamba in the dunk.
That is the zone. When you penetrate a bit, you create the creases for your teammates to be able to get to the rim.
What the Pels don't need to happen is just, you've got a big lead. You got to stay really engaged here. Jose to Najee, left angle 3. Somebody is feeling it tonight. That is a heat check.
Just taking turns. First is Trey Murphy in Toronto. Now it's Najee Marshall in Philly.
If you had Najee Marshall as your leading scorer in the second quarter on your bingo card, you win 44-17. Oubre drives in on Jonas, lefty layup.
Well, when Oubre gets to the left hand, which is obviously his shooting hand, he's hard to stop around the rim. He's athletic, and he'll play physical.
Now Zion around Oubre, drives straight down the lane. Bumped by Bamba. Layup, no. A frustrated Williamson being helped up again, but he'll go back to the free throw line where he is 4 for 4.
Z held on to that one as long as he possibly could.
He got fouled twice. They could have called Oubre on the drive. Instead, it's Bamba who picks up his first. So Williamson, again, has been very active on this floor. 13 minutes, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists.
We know that 5 assists is his magic number.
That's right.
Bel's good. Bel's is 20-4 when he has 5 or more assists.
How about my partner? I mean, he's just rattling them off right there.
Yeah, Big Z, point Z.
45-19. I mean, it is and I'm not complaining, it's a library at the Wells Fargo Center right now. Second free throw. It's got it.
I mean, the Pels have assured that they don't have a lot to cheer about.
That's what you got to do. All right, Tobias Harris back in along with Bamba, Doughton, Oubre, and Lowry. Doughton handed off to Oubre between circles. Now Lowry. They're running the wheel.
This zone has not been kind defensive-wise.
Lowry. Oh, he had it stripped. No, that's on Najee. So Lowry got behind us. Oh, they did get Jose. That's his second, both on reach-ins on would-be steals. And, well, they're going to call that a shooting foul.
Yeah, I think it was.
Okay.
But Jose, that gets Jose out of the game. CJ McCollum coming back in.
So Lowry in his 17th year now out of Villanova clangs the free throw off to the right. And hope all you kids listening didn't hear that one. But, no, interesting. I got to, on our day off yesterday, took a walk to one of the great basketball arenas in America, the Palestra, home of the Big Five here in Philly. I mean, that place oozes history on the Penn campus. 1 of 2 as Zion double team, throws it up, no. Rebound Jonas, stick back, no. Foul Oubre. There's just nobody big enough for Philadelphia.
Philly's going to run out of fouls.
They will. So I know the Pels are 7 of 12 from distance, but you got to keep pounding the paint.
Yeah, and Oubre, that should be his third. It is.
Well, is that good or bad? Because here comes Paul Reed.
Well, Reed might be coming in for Bamba because Bamba is having difficulty keeping Jonas out.
All right, Valanciunas, 80% at the free throw line. First one is good. 3 points now for JV.
And that's exactly what the exchange is. Reed coming in for Bamba, and Buddy Hield comes in for Oubre.
Pels with Valanciunas, McCollum, Marshall, Murphy, and Williamson. 47-20 New Orleans.
Right now, it don't matter. Paul Reed, Donna Reed, it don't matter. I mean, the Pels having their way.
J.R. Reed. 40, because that's not spelled the same way, but I had to. 48-20 New Orleans. Wow.
I felt so old saying Paul.
Uh-huh. Hield, left baseline down to Paul Reed. Got blocked at the rim, out of bounds, and it is off of Reed. I don't know who got a piece of that. It might have been Murphy.
I think maybe Jonas probably got it. He pulled it back, and maybe Jonas got a piece.
We're not exactly close to the court here at Wells Fargo Center. Murphy's got it right at the top. Pels right to left.
Oh, he's sizing up. He wants to shoot
up. Doubt he's going to take it right at him. He will lay it in. That is wonderful for Trey Murphy.
That's beautiful. And when Trey Murphy continues to do that, he will become next to unstoppable because you got to guard him from 3.
Hield left corner 3, no good. Weak side rebound, Williamson. That's his 7th. Pels up 30. It's 50-20. Zion right corner, CJ for 3. That's off. Back iron. Rebound Harris.
CJ struggled the last couple of games. Was 3 for 9 against Toronto, but made a couple of threes late.
6:55 left, second quarter. Doughton on the baseline to Lowry, over the head pass to Hield. He'll go right baseline, out long to Harris. Maintains the dribble, shot clock at 5. Now Hield into the paint, stripped by Zion, ball in the deck.
On the floor.
What are we doing? And Zion blocked the shot of Reed anyway. To McCollum, up the floor, Najee. The Boo Birds are out here in South Philadelphia. Z to McCollum. Left corner, Trey, pop a 3. That's way off the mark. Weak side rebound, Hield. Hield off to the races. He'll go coast to coast.
Ball.
And Zion blocked it anyway. Boo. Up the floor, Najee. Start, stops, throw it to Trey. Can't save
Trey,
it.
you don't need to
All right,
save
we're getting sloppy here.
Yeah, getting a little too cute.
Yeah, we need a timeout.
Yeah,
we need a
too cute.
timeout.
Pels need to kind of recalibrate here because they need to get back to just playing fundamental. They're getting everything they want on offense when they have patience.
Yeah, we're leaving a lot of points on the board. 6:15 left, second quarter. New Orleans 50, Philadelphia 20. Gus Cattengale at Reds Up Tilly Tavern, 7601 Maple Street. We'll have a scoreboard update when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of you sucking one of our power-packed smoothies with over 10 grams of protein. With real fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, because we don't have any. So grab a delicious, filling Smoothie King smoothie, throw a straw in your jaw, and be sucking awesome. Only at Smoothie King.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
All right, in the second quarter, you got the Hornets trailing at the Wizards by 10, 34-24. It is very early in the first. T-Wolves 11, Cavaliers 6. We'd love Cleveland to win that one just for the heck of it, right? Magic trail by 10, 13-3 in New York. Still to come, Hawks at Grizzlies, Heat at the Thunder, Bucks at the Lakers, go Milwaukee, and the Rockets at the Trailblazers. Guys, I kind of like the start over here as they send it back to Philadelphia.
All right, Gus, thanks a lot. We get a steal, and we will get a dunk. CJ dunk. And our bench is going ballistic. You know, CJ was doing dunk contest dunks in Temple yesterday at practice.
He's feeling springy because he is a guy who lays it up.
52-20. Lowry, Harris, Ricky Council, the fourth is in. Paul Reed and campaign for the Sixers. Harris for three. No. The Sixers are now 1 for 16 from three.
And all 9 Sixers have missed at least a three.
Well, they got 10 now as Council the fourth just clocked Ingram right in the face. And Brandon's going to have to walk this off. He get elbowed. I mean, Ingram is wincing. Yeah, he got hit in the chin.
Yeah, I think he got him on the reach.
So Ricky Council the fourth, the rookie from Arkansas, he's a two-way player. Just checked in and whacks Ingram. Now Valanciunas up top, get it to B.I. Around Valanciunas, drives, kick it to Herb, extra pass Trey. Fly by Harris, three ball.
Nice. See, he gets him with the dribble drive previously, and now you get the pump fake, and they go for the pump fake because he's a shooter, and he opens himself up for three.
8 for Murphy. Whistle. And is that Herb? It is, and that's his second.
Herb, don't commit the cheap ones.
Yeah, that's cheap. Pell's up 55-20 with 5:03 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, you're up 35. Don't commit the cheap one.
Harris going to get it into Paul Reed. Bounce feed to Lowry, left wing. Pells are going to back off of him. Chest it over now to Council. Council crosses over McCollum into the blue paint. And CJ got a piece.
He's going one-on-one against his own. That's not a very good decision.
Ingram to Trey for three. Nope, back iron. Oh. Pell's still 8 of 16, 50%. Can't argue. We're getting spoiled. Reed to Lowry. Bounce feed back to Reed into the lane. And that's an N1.
Yeah, Brandon got it.
Ingram holds up the left index finger.
Yeah, the last honest man in America.
If the Sixers did not have Paul Reed, it could be 60-15 right now. And I'm not exaggerating.
No. Paul Reed has given them the energy that very few others have been able to give him in this one.
Reed's played 11 minutes. He's got 6 points, 5 rebounds, making 7 points. All 5 of those rebounds offensive.
Yeah, him and Oubre. Oubre, who fortunately for the Pels has 3 fouls.
They've got 16 of their 23 points. 55-23. Herb. Low post left Valanciunas.
Oh, he's got Buddy Hield on him, I think.
No, that's Reed.
That's Reed. Okay, go.
Backing him down. Restricted arc. Still has it. Block Reed. Taken by Payne. Payne to Lowry for 3. Oh, in and out. Thought that was going in. Rebound Murphy. It was online. Trey to McCollum. Crosses over Harris. Loses it. Taken by Harris. That is our 5th turnover. Harris will go coast to coast and fouled by Trey Murphy.
Only thing you don't want to do, you don't want to be sloppy. The Pels have been a little bit sloppy at times in this one. Well, they're up 32, but they've been a bit sloppy at times.
So Tobias Harris really is their biggest star out on the court right now with no Embiid, Maxey, Batum. Free throw is good. Harris is averaging 17.5 a game this year. He's got 22 20-point games and a season high at 37. Right now, he's sitting at 3 points and 3 rebounds in 13 minutes.
Yeah, only had 8 against Memphis a couple of nights ago.
Yeah, just listening to some Philadelphia sports talk last couple of days. They're not very pleased with Tobias Harris.
Well, they never really are, though. I mean, he's had some moments, but you look at, I think it all goes back to, you're making the decision between he and Jimmy Butler. And that has really stuck in people's craw for a while around here.
Quick 5-0 run as we throw it up. CJ McCollum needs to hit the reset button because that's another turnover. Harris will take it to the rack. Zion will block it, goaltend. But again, McCollum is being really, really loose with the basketball.
Too loose. And that you're being generous.
7-0 run.
He's being careless.
55-27, 3:20 to go second quarter.
The Pels only have 6 turnovers, and CJ's probably got 3 or 4 of them.
Ingram right of the lane, guarded by Council. That's a mismatch. Clear out. Fall away baseline jumper. Didn't get the roll. Ingram to the free throw line as Ricky Council, the 4th, commits the foul.
And Ricky Council, the 4th, makes a rookie mistake. He will learn that is Brandon Ingram's patented shot, and if you can't stop him before he gets into motion, you might as well stay down.
So Ingram, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists in 13 minutes.
Yeah, you can't bail out a guy taking a fadeaway jumper from that distance. If he's going to make that shot, he's just going to make that shot, but you can't bail him out and foul it.
Yep, the left hand tapped the right elbow of Ingram on the way up. Of course, we've seen him make that shot time and time again. It's just so tough to make. Yeah, I got them both.
Yeah, it's tough to make and tougher to block. So, you challenge vertical, but you don't foul him on that shot.
8 for Ingram. Pels are 11 of 12 at the free throw line. 57-27 New Orleans, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Payne around the perimeter now, right angle Harris, guarded by Z. Now right baseline Lowry, bounce feed left corner Payne's going to drive underneath the hoop, skip it to Reed into the lane, out long Council, straightaway 3. No at the shot clock, back tapped out by Ingram and taken by McCollum. CJ, left-hand dribble drive to the rack and a reverse lefty layup.
That is the CJ McCollum we're accustomed to seeing.
And a very quiet 10 points from McCollum. They throw it away again to the Sixers.
He stole it. He anticipated and stole it.
Up the floor, Ingram. Left of the lane on the Stars. Now to Nance.
Yeah, he got what he wanted. He shouldn't have given it up the first time.
Ingram's guarded by Lowry. Take him to the rack, B.I. Lowry poked it away. Got it back. Ingram, little high step into the paint, throws it up, and gets every part of the rim, and it drops.
When he sees Kyle Lowry, who's probably staring in his navel, he's got to take that shot. He has to take that shot.
Ingram with 10. Payne goes by Z, floats it up lefty off the glass and in from the right side. That's a nifty little shot there by Cam Payne, down his 9th year out of Murray State. This is his 5th NBA team. Z up top Ingram. Pels up 61-29. Ingram 15 feet away. Hand it off to McCollum. Lefty dribble drive, one-on-one with Council. Starts, stops, pop a top of the key jumper. That's a tough shot. Short.
Got too deep into the shot clock. Had to take it.
Payne deep three. Oh, my heavens. Ooh, that cracked the glass.
There is a spider.
Oh, my goodness.
On that glass.
Yikes. Ingram drives on Reed. Right block. Follow a 10-footer. Back iron, no good. Long rebound, Payne. Payne running the break. He'll wait for help. Bounce feed to Reed, right baseline. We got a minute left in the second quarter. Pels up 61-29. Reed for three.
Well, Paul Reed lulls you to sleep because you don't think he's going to shoot it. He's kind of shooting it from the hip.
I mean, nobody checked him. He said, okay, I'll take it. Reed's 37%. It's his 15th made three of the year. 61-32. We got 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Zion to McCollum. CJ one-on-one with Harris. Shot clock at 4.
Too deep.
Spins right into the lane. Lost it. Get it to Herb. We're not going to get it off. Well, we got it off, and he made it. Is that a 3?
That's a 2.
It's a deep 2.
That's a deep 2.
Well, that's rookie Herb. 64-32.
Herb making jumpers off the dribble. We're seeing everything.
That had 0.1 left on the shot clock, and we got it off.
A sloppy possession. Got away with it.
All right, shot clock, game clock, 5 seconds apart here. 5 on the shot clock. Lowry, pick from Reed, right corner Council, fly by Z, right corner 3. 4, Ricky Council, the 4. 6.3 seconds. Oh, they call it a 2. 64-34. Z picks it up midcourt with 5. He is going to drive into the lane. He is going to finger roll it in with a left hand with 2 seconds.
Well, they didn't guard him at all.
Nope. Lowry half court. Good if it goes. Short. So that ties an opponent low for the first half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, look, the Pelicans are doing exactly what you want to see them do in these circumstances the last couple of games. They've gotten a couple of shorthanded opponents, and they're really taking it to them, playing to their level and not to the level of the roster in front of them.
Halftime in Philadelphia. Pels trying to break a 6-game losing streak in this building. So far, so good. New Orleans 66, Philadelphia 34. Gus Cattingill at Reds up. Tilly Tavern, 7601 Maple Street, joins us with Pelicans at the half. After this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
2 seconds left on the clock, third field goal range, and it looks like he's going to go with a 5-iron. No, wait. The quarterback is skating back on the ice. He's talking with his caddy. They're pulling the goalie. He skates off the fairway as the kicker lines off his putt. It's a breakaway. They bundled their home and auto insurance with Progressive. Touchdown savings, birdie goal.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
My personal favorite stories are when a young man comes in and you can see they're a little intimidated. This just happened last week. I saw the young man. I said, "Hey, what can I do to give you a hand?" And he said, "Well, I'm here for an engagement ring, but I don't think I'm in the right place." So I got him to my desk, and within an hour, he had purchased an engagement ring, had spent $1,000, and he was treated like he spent a lot more, and I'm sure we have a customer for life. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
You've waited long enough. Now the time has come. Nicki Minaj presents the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. The #1 selling superstar, Nicki Minaj, live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, March 18th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, Pink Friday 2, is available everywhere now. Visit NickiMinajOfficial.com.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host,
Gus Kattengell.
John DeShazer likes to say everybody's eating. Najee Marshall.
Jose, left corner, Najee for three.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Somebody can make a three.
I like that. He did. He's made 3 threes. He has 11 points as the Pelicans have knocked down 9 of 17 from beyond the arc. As for Zion Williamson,
he picks it up midcourt with 5. He is going to drive into the lane. He is going to finger roll it in with a left hand with 2 seconds.
Well, they didn't guard him at all.
Nope.
He leads the Pelicans with 14 points. New Orleans leads it 66-34, making sure you have a very nice Friday night. We are live at Red's Up Tilly Tavern here in Uptown New Orleans. It is a watch party. I have Pell's goodies. I still have some if you want to come and check out the second half. Pelicans get 14 from Zion Williamson, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. To go with Brandon Ingram, who has 10 points, 3 assists, and 7 rebounds as well. Herb Jones, slow night for him. 3 points, but he has 3 assists and a block. He's doing Herb things. C.J. McCollum, 10 points, 17 minutes of action for him. Off the bench, Trey Murphy III, not 1 but 2 threes, 8 points. Larry Nance Jr. has 3 in 13 minutes. As we mentioned, Najee Marshall, 3 threes for 11 points to go with 3 rebounds and an assist. Jose Alvarado also has knocked down a 3 for 3 points. New Orleans shooting 56.1%, 23 of 41, 9 of 17 from distance. They've actually gone to the free throw line. How about that? 12 times, 11 of 12. Zion, a perfect 6 for 6. Graph is probably yelling at me because I just jinxed them. As for the 76ers, they're struggling 13 of 44. They are undermanned. Oh, well, that's a them problem, as the graph would say. 2 of 20 from beyond distance as well, as they are shooting 10% from beyond the arc. 66-34. New Orleans leads it at the half at a Pell's watch party over here at Reds in Uptown New Orleans. When we come back, an NBA scoreboard on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning Sports Bar and Grill with award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, 30 flat-screen TVs, plus recliners. Manning Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Harris for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play. See you soon.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hey, basketball fans. Ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solution specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
It is a battle in Washington. The Wizards lead the Hornets 48-45 in the first quarter. About to come to wraps. Cavaliers 25, T-Wolves 23. In New York, the Magic trail the Knicks 31-23, and still the tip-off. It's got to be right around the corner. Hawks at the Grizzlies, Heat at the Thunder at 7. Coming up at 9 o'clock, it's the Bucks and the Lakers, go Milwaukee, and the Rockets and Trailblazers. That is your halftime update on the NBA scoreboard. In Philadelphia, your Pelicans lead it 63-34. More when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Energy work, the heart,
Here's your boy.
the wonder.
And if we do this, our robot
Today and for future generations, we're leading away with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work. And just like the Saints, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Janet Jackson presents Together Again. Live for one incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Parker McCollum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCollum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCollum Live.
Pelicans lead it in Philadelphia, 65-34. Zion leads the Pels at 14 points. You got B.I. and C.J. with 10. Najee has 11 with 3 threes. Pelicans, let's see if they can get win number 38 on the season. John DeShazer, Tygraph Panini with second half action when we return. We're live at Red. Still got plenty of Pels gears. Get out here. Up next, second half action on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Frank Isola and Brian Scalabrine break down the biggest stories in the NBA on the starting lineup.
Right now, and I get it, there's still basically 20 games left for every team. Right now, the Celtics are the best team in the league, I think, far and away, even better than the Denver Nuggets. I just think they're deeper. I think they're better. Right now, to me, it's their championship to lose at this point.
Listen to Frank Isola on the starting lineup, weekdays from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's Lainey Wilson, y'all. And as part of Women's History Month, I'm putting a spotlight on some of my country music peers.
Dive into SiriusXM's Women of Country, one of over 200 extra channels available anytime in the all-new SiriusXM app. And you can hear Women of Country now for a limited time, hosted by Grammy and CMA Award winner Lainey Wilson. Let's do it on Channel 107.
Embrace the power and speed of the NTT IndyCar Series on Sirius XM. You got it! Wins the Indy 500!
The season gets rolling Sunday morning at 11:30 Eastern at the Firestone Grand Prix at St. Petersburg.
That was sweet.
Nice job, guys. From the green to the checkers.
Flies under the twin checkers.
Hear every thrilling lap live on IndyCar Nation Channel 218, NBC Sports Audio Channel 85.
Alex Malone! Thank you so much!
All new Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solution specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
You've waited long enough. Now the time has come. Nicki Minaj presents the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. The #1 selling superstar, Nicki Minaj, live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, March 18th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, Pink Friday 2, is available everywhere now. Visit NickiMinajOfficial.com. Janet Jackson presents Together Again, live for one incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit JanetJackson.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Back in the Wells Fargo Center, Todd Graffinini, John DeShazier with you, getting set for the second half, third quarter here in South Philly. Quickly, a scoring change, though, to pass along to you. The halftime score, as we thought it was 66-34, but after they reviewed back in Secaucus, evidently, they took Herb Jones's three-point shot away. If you recall, late in the second quarter, we were very deep in the shot clock, and Herb threw up a right wing three, which we thought, well, they had determined that it came after the shot clock. So Herb's three is no more, and now the score is 63-34 as we start the third quarter.
Yeah, well, that three was, or not, lack of a three, was the result of a sloppy possession.
Yep.
And the Pels really hadn't had a whole lot of them, but the 7 turnovers are the one thing that you want to see rectified a little bit here in the second half.
All right, Jones, McCollum, Valanciunas, Ingram, and Williamson will start the third quarter for the Pels, who are in the white uniforms, moving left to right. Zion's got 14.7 rebounds. Get it to Herb, right corner three. That is way short. Rebound, Mo Bamba. So Pels right now 8 of 17 from distance. Peeled, left corner three. That's off. Weak side rebound, Zion, who's got 8 now. They've got Heald, Bamba, Oubre, and Zion will drive in. Bounce feed to Jonas, who passes up the layup. Get it to Ingram, left corner three. Good. That's why he passed it up, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you what, the ball movement, again, pretty good. You find the open shooter, and you get a guy who drains one from three.
Ingram now 13.7 rebounds, 3 assists.
Those 15 assists on the 23 made baskets.
Bamba to Harris. Tobias one-on-one with McCollum. Powering him down to the top of the key and pops the mid-range.
Yeah, CJ will not be able to stop that shot. I mean, Tobias Harris got the size on him, able to raise up on him after he backs him down just a little bit.
Harris now 8 points, 66-36 New Orleans, 10:45 third quarter just underway. Jonas wide open, straightaway three. Yikes. Clangs off to the right. That's a settle job right there. Jonas 0 for 2 now from 3 and 1 of 5 from the floor. Lowry. Left free throw line extended up top. Harris got Zion in the air. Didn't pull the trigger. Now Heald. Bounce feed up top. Harris. Another shot fake. Goes down the lane. Recovers. Get it to Heald. Heald chests it over to Lowry. Right angle three. Yep. So they're not going to go 2 for 20 this half for 3.
No. And I mean,
that's not happening.
Look, even a shorthanded team is capable of making a run. If you're the Pelicans, you want to come out in this quarter really and put them away.
CJ drives right at Bamba and throws it right to Lowry. Up the floor. Lowry to Harris for 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Herb Jones. Boy, Lowry fouled him.
Yeah, he did foul.
That looks like a take foul to me.
It looks very much like a take foul. I mean, now he's got a couple of teammates back on defense, but he just reached and grabbed it.
That's a take foul.
And I think they're looking at maybe are they going to review? I mean, he just grabbed him.
So Courtney Kirkland, our lead official, Eric Dalen, and Ray Acosta huddle, but that's obvious.
I mean, it's a take. I mean, it is. It is a
And
take
is.
foul. Yeah.
But why would Lowry do that?
For no reason. That's a veteran player who makes a really unwise decision.
He actually fouled Herb twice. He grabbed Herb on the left arm to prevent him from getting the rebound. Then he got the rebound and he bear hugged him from behind. And what is Nick Nurse?
It's just
arguing about.
It's not he's too much of a veteran player to make that kind of play.
Nick Nurse needs to see the replay. Watch Lowry on the left arm of Herb.
Yeah.
They didn't call that foul.
He wishes they had called the foul on the rebound.
All right.
But he just grabbed him after that to prevent the fast break.
All right, so Herb knocks the technical down, and we get the ball back. Ingram above the left elbow. Oubre on the switch. Ingram will go down to the lane and throw it away. Wow, sloppy start. Healed coast to coast, grabbed by McCollum. Pels now, just as JD mentioned, let's cut the turnovers down and turned it over last couple of possessions. So free throws coming up for Buddy Hield.
And I get it. You're up 30 and everything has worked well. And so the concentration might lapse.
Hey, JD.
But this is where you have to bear down the most.
In the last 3 days, as Hield's free throw is good and he's got his first point of the night, I have seen more 20-point leads disappear to nothing. In the NBA, I know Philly's down 27 and they're shorthanded. It is doable.
Look,
I'm telling you.
It's always doable. The three is the great equalizer, and if you got an opponent that loses a bit of focus and starts turning it over to help you, this is kind of what can happen.
They're giving Jonas the three, and he promptly bricks another three. Taken by Harris to Oubre. Oubre drives into the lane. Righty layup, short. Ball on the deck, taken by Valanciunas, his eighth.
Yeah, if you're the Pelicans, I know you like pace, but you don't have to be in a hurry.
CJ goes right by Hield, and he misses the three, but misses the layup, and a loose ball foul on the Pels.
On Jonas Valanciunas, they're saying he bumped into Oubre. And CJ McCollum should have converted that layup.
I am a little unsteady about the start here for the Pels in the third quarter. And don't roll your eyes out there, people. Pels need to keep playing basketball.
Yeah.
Because they ain't doing it right now, 3 minutes in.
I hope they're not looking at the scoreboard. Again, you got to play the opponent. You got to play to your level.
Bamba, the attempted alley-oop. There's Valanciunas, though, to knock it away on the entry feed from Lowry. Now McCollum. Chests it to Ingram. Drives into the blue paint. Contact.
Offensive.
That's a charge.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Offensive. Kyle Lowry.
Another turnover. Another turnover.
Fouls on Brandon Ingram. The second, the third.
So Ingram commits his second foul. Pelicans, who had 63 points at halftime, have scored 4 points in the first 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Philly ball. Oubre, right baseline. Oh, he dribbled it off of Jonas's foot. Out of bounds.
The Pels got to just bear down. You're playing the team you know you have a superiority over tonight. But they're not just going to hand it to you.
Inbound to Lowry, get it to Hield. Backdoor cut Oubre. He will be fouled by Valanciunas. And this is exactly what Philly can do to get back into it. Dead clock points. They can kind of reassess. Again, the Pels can't do anything offensively now because we're turning it over every possession. And now Oubre, who has 9 points, will have a couple of free throws.
Well, as you mentioned, Pels are disjointed offensively right now. The rhythm isn't there. And Philly can chip away at this a little bit.
And they've got their ace in the hole, Paul Reed, just sitting on the bench, salivating. 67-42. Largest lead was 35. That's already been cut down 10 points. Pels have 4 turnovers in this quarter already. Second free throw, no. And Williamson just ripped the rebound down. He's got 9 now to go with his 14 points. I'd like some buckets here. McCollum. Outspeed Now top of the key, Williamson. Drives right at Oubre. Airballs the layup.
And they're 5-on-3.
You've got Williamson and Jonas just now getting back into the front court. Lowry to Hield. Into the lane. Skip it to Oubre. Lays it up. No. Jonas can't rebound it. What happened at halftime?
You're up 30.
Can't do anything right.
You're up 30. And I can't say for sure, but the looks of it are that the Pelicans looked at the scoreboard and exhaled.
Philly ball, 7 on the shot clock.
Now, that said, you're up 25.
Yeah.
You can make all this right with a stop and a bucket or two.
Inbound to Bamba to Oubre. Oubre with 4 on the shot clock. Straightaway 3. Front iron. Rebound Valanciunas is 9th. All right, somebody put the ball in the hole. Z left of the lane. Backing down Oubre. Lost it. Threw it out long, though, to Ingram. Get it to McCollum. Wide open right wing 3. Round it out. Rebound Harris. Harris front court to the nail to Lowry. Lowry will back it out. Look for a pick from Bamba. Got it. Goes into the lane. Spins up top. Hield for 3. Yep.
That's what Buddy Hield does. He shoots threes. He makes threes.
It is down to 22. 67-45. Timeout Willie Green. 7:18 left third quarter in the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, basketball fans! Ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of you sucking one of our power-packed smoothies with over 10 grams of protein. With real fruits, organic veggies, and no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, because we don't have any. So grab a delicious, filling Smoothie King smoothie, throw a straw in your jaw, and be sucking awesome. Only at Smoothie King.
Smell that? Of course you don't, because this is a radio ad. Zatarain's flavors are so bold, you don't even have to see the smoky paprika, savory garlic, or zesty bell peppers to be able to taste our delicious jambalaya, or any of our other bold, craveable offerings. Zatarain's, bold like that.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
Distribution of tonight's game to our radio affiliate stations provided via satellite by the Satellite Center, the official radio network provider of your New Orleans Pelicans. Graf and JD back in South Philly, where the Sixers have come out much better than they did to start the ball game, and the Pelicans, who were looking to run away and hide, have allowed a little life here to Philadelphia, as the Pelicans can't do anything right in the third quarter. Literally, it's 67-45 New Orleans, 7:18 left in the third.
Teams have switched roles. Pels 0 for 6 from the field in the quarter with 4 turnovers after playing a lot cleaner basketball in the first half.
All right, we go to the bench now. Larry Nance and Trey Murphy are in, along with Brandon Ingram, C.J. McCollum, and Herb Jones. Somebody, again,
going to have to go
to score. Ingram.
Well, it's going to be tough now.
Down low, Nance with 2 to shoot. Strip. Hield. Is this really happening?
That's 5 turnovers.
Hield on the deck. He'll get it back. Timeout, Nick Nurse. Yeah, Nick Nurse is going to coach this thing. 6:50 to go. We'll take another timeout. Third quarter. 67-45 Pelicans.
Get closer to Hollywood's biggest night on the all-new SiriusXM app. Hear all the latest Oscars predictions and previews.
Do you think it's going to clean up at the Oscars? I really think it's an incredible film.
Deep dives on the year's hottest films and exclusive interviews with nominees.
Nominated for Best Supporting Actress, Emily Blunt.
Hello.
Plus, get red carpet ready with hit fashion and pop culture podcasts.
Last night's Best Dressed List. Where should we begin?
And check back after the big night for more award season reactions. Find it all on the Talkin' Podcast page on the SiriusXM app.
Embrace the power and speed of the NTT IndyCar Series on SiriusXM.
You got it! Wins the Indy 500!
The season gets rolling Sunday morning at 11:30 Eastern at the Firestone Grand Prix at St. Petersburg.
That was sweet.
Nice job, guys. From the green to the checkers.
Flies under the twin checkers.
Hear every thrilling lap live on IndyCar Nation Channel 218, NBC Sports Audio Channel 85.
Alex Malone!
Thank you so much. And on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler from NBA Weekend. The Boston Celtics have continued to dominate the NBA. My partner in crime, Sam Mitchell, has been very impressed with how they've played.
I don't know if anybody right now can beat the Boston Celtics. They really, really understand that they should win the championship. Like, they get it. Not only do they act like the best team, they play like the best team every night, yo.
For the best analysis, join me and Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time on NBA Radio, Channel 86, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Build a championship fantasy baseball team with the advice of SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio.
Ronald Acuna should be the first overall pick.
Ronald touches them all. Hear winning strategies and player projections from former big league general managers Jim Bowden and Steve Phillips.
Soto, I believe, is going to have the best offensive season he's had in his career.
Get ready for your draft by listening to our experts draft right now on the all-new SiriusXM app, and catch all of your fantasy baseball talk on Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87.
For college basketball fans, the madness is already here.
One of the best rivalries, another instant classic.
With NCAA tournament dreams on the line, every possession matters.
Three-pointer at the buzzer for the win. It's good. It's good.
And each game is a chance to improve a resume.
Cannot overemphasize how big a win this is.
As Selection Sunday draws closer, hear all the pivotal games on SiriusXM and the all-new SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. 4 points in the quarter, have not made a field goal, have turned it over left and right. Now, you still have a 22-point lead, but, JD, it is as sloppy as it could possibly be.
Oh, there's no way that Willie Green could have expected his team to come out this way in the second half. Pelicans have just looked like a team that hadn't been prepared to finish this thing off.
All right, Lowry, Oubre, Hield, Bamba, and Harris for the Sixers. Harris, left side up top, Hield, straightaway three. Back iron, no good. Trey Murphy skies up for his second rebound.
Okay, so now can you get a shot up?
CJ bounce feed to Nance. Bamba fouls him. Thankfully, Nance was
begging for a replay.
Nance was going up for the dunk.
Yeah, Bamba begging for a challenge.
I mean, Nance lost it. I would challenge this.
Yeah,
Nance just lost the ball.
They are challenging.
Now, I
think Bamba might have got a hand on it, but it might have been clean. Yeah, he got a hand on the clean.
We didn't see it.
Yeah, that's. I think that's going to be a successful challenge because it looks like he tipped the ball clean.
All right, well, I guess Nick Nurse figures I got to throw all my chips into the table now.
As Philadelphia is challenging the ruling.
Yeah, looks like he got Larry on the way up. Looks like he deflects the basketball. Does not look like he committed a foul.
Limited number of Pelican sideline premier ticket plans for the 2024-25 season are available now. Take advantage of our best lower sideline view plus qualifying packages. Come with food and beverage credits and access to exclusive events. These seats go fast, so visit pelicans.com/season tickets for more info today. So we wait for the review, and this is a quick one. Courtney Kirkland just took his headset off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot to it. Looks like he got him clean. In which case, that would be another shotless
gracious
possession.
By the way, we'll wrap up the road trip in Atlanta in 2 nights. It'll be a 5 o'clock New Orleans tip. Gus Cattingill is at Reds tonight. Uptown will be at Mid-City Yacht Club on location for pre-halftime and post. And is a Pels 12 watch party.
I mean, the only thing that can save the Pelicans here is if they say Bamba got his left hand.
Right.
If they say he got his left hand, because the right, he stripped him clean.
All right, we'll find out shortly here. But yeah, Nance was going for the right-hand punch. Bamba did make contact with Nance's left hand. That's the only thing that's going to save us.
Yeah, that could be the only thing. That, I mean, otherwise, it looked pretty clean.
This is as bad a 5-minute stretch as the Pels have had in a long, long time. I mean, we can't even get a shot off.
Yeah, Philly ball.
Yeah.
After review, there's no contact, no illegal contact by the defensive player. It is a successful challenge by Philadelphia. Since it is a successful challenge, they will receive another challenge for the game. They will also retain their timeout.
I'm getting concerned, JD. And I know we're up 22, but the Pels cannot do anything right.
Well, and that's the concern, that the Pels aren't doing anything right, aren't even getting a shot up on the glass.
And you're about to let this team back into the ballgame. That's they knock a 3 down, it's going to be under 20.
Yeah, and now the defense where they've had the hardest time rebounding the zone.
Harris mid-range, fun iron, no good, and we can't rebound it. It's unbelievable. Ingram's there to rebound the ball, and Bamba knocked it away from him.
Yeah,
Philly ball.
And that is B.I.'s argument, that Bamba got his hands on it and knocked it away.
Jose in. Inbound to Hield.
So they're saying B.I. kicked it.
We got 4 points, and we played half the third quarter. 4 points in the quarter.
Has not been very good.
All right, baseline left, Lowry. Pels with Ingram, Alvarado, Jones, Nance, and Murphy. Lowry looking to inbound it. Can't. Guess not. Throw it out to Harris, 40 feet away. Pick and roll with Bamba. Harris right in the lane. Now backs it out beyond the arc on the sideline with 4. Crosses over, pulls up from 15, of course.
Yeah.
And it's now 67-47.
And again, Philly isn't playing great, but the Pels are playing so poorly that the little that Philly is doing is enough.
We don't have a field goal in the quarter, and there's 5:40 left. We nearly threw it away again. What are we doing down there? Ingram, one-on-one with Oubre. Spins right, pulls up from 10. Thank you, Brandon.
Well, got a bucket finally. Somebody stemmed the tide.
69-47. Oubre goes left baseline on Ingram, who stripped it. Goes right to Harris on 1. Ingram got clocked on the top of the head.
Yeah, but the team that's playing with the juice is having the good things happen to it. So it's coming up with the loose balls.
Just in case you were wondering, folks, the Pels were up 35 in this game. 35. So,
you know, I'm going to try to bright side this because you're still up.
Well, you're the bright side guy. I am not, because this is going down to 10 points.
Yeah, you're still up 19.
69-50. It has not been under 20 points since I can't even remember.
But I mean, it seems now that Philly's getting its hands on every ball, especially on shot attempts in the paint.
Ingram left elbow. Yeah, they're playing with more juice on defense. Jose Rainbow right corner 3, no. Back tapped out by Nance to midcourt. Get it to Ingram. Ingram, bounce feed to Murphy. Starts, stops, drives down the lane. He lost it on the way up.
Well,
might want to challenge this too.
I think Heel fouled.
He did. I mean, he hacked him across the right wrist.
Yeah, because Trey's going in, I think, for the hammer. and Hill got him.
So Murphy at the free throw line where he's 75%. And that's the first free
Troy
throw.
a much better shooter than 75%.
First time it's been under 20 points since the first quarter. So the question was answered. It's back to 20 now. It's 70-50. Remember, we had 63 at halftime. It's got that one. 71-50. Murphy, who had 34 in Toronto, has 10 tonight.
I mean, for the Pels, this third quarter looks like Philly's first quarter.
Yes. Lowry.
That's a shot.
Oh, he nearly went up and down. Threw it to Harris in the lane. Pops a baseline. No weak side rebound, Mo Bamba. Get it out to Jose, GTA.
Yeah, Jose
Steal.
jumps the passing lane.
Shovel it to Herb. Whip it down low. Great pass, and Bamba blocks Nance's attempted dunk. Can't make it up, folks.
Did he block it or Larry just missed it?
He blocked it. And then Oubre goes coast to coast and lays it in. 71-52.
Yeah, the team with the juice is having things go its way.
That's 2 dunks that Nance has missed. It looks like we're running in slow motion right now. Alvarado left wing. Drives into the blue paint. Triple pump. Nance, baseline jumper. That is not even close.
And this team was a lot better in practice yesterday.
I would agree. 3:40 to go. Healed for 3. 71-55. History coming, folks. They're going to cut this to 10, as I predicted a couple of minutes ago. So Willie Green takes a timeout. I don't know what he's going to tell him, because this is a disaster. 3:36 left in the third. You've left the team that was waiting to be knocked out. You said, you know what? We don't want to do that. Why don't you come back in and keep the home folks here?
Well,
because that's exactly what's happened.
It starts with the early turnovers in the third quarter, and then it snowballs from there. The Pelicans looked a little loose, a little lax, and Philly kind of sensed it and capitalized on it, because Philly, a team that was down 29 at halftime, did not look like a team that really was ready to compete in the second half, and the Pels have said, you know what, we'll give you a little bit of life, and that's exactly what's happened in this one.
By the way, if you're wondering, the largest deficit this year to come back for a win is 26. So if the Pels don't figure it out in a hurry, you're going to be on a list as dubious as it gets. I mean, that would be an all-timer, up 35.
So now Zion Williamson comes back in to try to right the ship offensively.
It hadn't mattered who's in there in the third quarter. It really hasn't. Najee's in, along with Zion, Jose, Murphy, and Nance. Zion nearly lost at center court. Again, they're playing defense now because you let them back in the game.
Well, everything the Pels are doing is against the shot clock.
Williamson 1-on-1 with Oubre. Takes 3 on, foul on the layup. Nick Nurse is fired up. Why not challenge this? Let's see. Mo Bamba maybe. But that's an N1 all day long. I mean, Zion lost it on the way up.
Well,
he got through the contact and still had the ball.
Yeah. Got to finish.
I don't know what happened at halftime. I really don't. Free throw is good for Williamson, who's 1 rebound away from his 9th double-double of the year.
Well, this is looking like the Monstars came and took all the power at halftime.
That's a great call. Got them both. 73-55. 3:18 left third quarter. Pels just now got to double digits in the third.
Yeah, where's Bugs Bunny when you need him?
Healed for 3. In and out. Rebound Z. There's his double-double. 9th of the year.
I get a little pep in the step.
Yes. Take it at Oubre. Drive in. Avoids Lowry.
Oh, wow.
And a beautiful scooping righty layup for Williamson. And Najee nearly stole the
He
inbound.
should have had it.
Well, that's the way the third quarter is going.
I mean, Kyle Lowry went through the strip, got his hands on the ball, and Zion able to finesse it in.
Najee's been GTA and now. Ball on the deck. Oubre's going to get it and throw it up and in. What are you going to do?
They're just outworking you. I mean, they're outworking you for the basketball.
You had 3 Pelicans around that basketball on the deck, and Oubre got it and laid it in. Zion saying, give me the ball, Nance. Right-hand dribble drive. Lowry takes the charge.
Yeah,
that's the easiest call in America.
He's standing there waiting for Zion off the dribble. And, I mean, he's 8-10 feet away from him, waiting for him to get there. So he's got to pull that up.
75-57 New Orleans in the longest third quarter of our lives. By the way, 14 is the third quarter low for New Orleans. That was against the Kings, which is really nuts to think about considering we've beaten Sacramento 4 times this year. 2 minutes left in the third. Oubre, baseline floater. That got tipped by Trey and taken by Najee.
Watch out.
Get it to Jose. Blows the layup.
Got blocked.
And this ball foul on Larry Nance. Yeah. This is comical. Comical. Nance is not having a good game whatsoever.
And we walk to the other end for foul shots. I think it's Kyle Lowry who's going to take them. This has been an exhibition on how not to finish a game.
We still have another quarter, by the way. Check that. Low for a quarter for the Pels in the third is 17. And it's happened twice.
Gonna hit
we
that.
ain't getting to 17.
Yeah, I was about to say, gonna hit that.
Free throw Lowry is good, 75-58. We have 75 points. We had 63 at halftime. You know what started this? Taking Herb's 3 off the board. That's what I'm blaming. It got Philadelphia. I'm not laughing. It got Philadelphia 3 points closer. And now, as that free throw hit every part of the rim and dropped, it's 75-59.
Pels are credited with 11 turnovers in this game. It feels a whole lot more like 16-18.
Najee N1 powers into the lane, floats it up dotted line. Buddy Hield the reach, and Najee suspended in midair, was able to float it over the front iron and down.
Well, Najee so far has had a perfect offensive game, 5 of 5 from the field, and 3 of 3 on his threes. So you needed a guy to settle you down, hopefully get you some points, and it turns out to be Najee Marshall.
And one free throw is good, 78-59. 95 seconds left in the third. Oubre starts, stops, drives on Nance, pushes off, lost it, got it back. Bounce feed to nobody. He thought Harris was going to go cut towards the rim. Harris had 2 feet planted, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Well, Harris is thinking you've had the ball in your hands the whole possession. What am I moving for?
Now Zion goes right by Oubre. And one. Reach in, KJ Martin.
Now, this is the way you finish out a quarter.
This is more like it.
Just try to restore a bit of order.
And by the way, with that bucket, Zion now his 7th 20-10 game this year. He's got a point rebound 2010. Free throw, got it. 21 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists for Z. He's 9 of 9 at the free throw line. 81-59. All right.
You shouldn't have said that.
This is wow. I've been female dogging the entire quarter, and you're gonna hit me with that. Harris, double pump, cut him off. Now get it to Lowry up top, foot on the arc too. Front iron no good. Rebound Larry Nance, get it to Z.
Pels have done a nice job of still continuing to challenge the threes.
They're now 5 of 29. Trey, left corner, Najee for another 3.
Why not?
Whoa!
Najee Marshall.
That is his 4th made 3 of the ball game. He has not missed a shot tonight. 17 points, and the Pels restore order, 9-0 run.
The cavalry wearing number 8.
Harris mid-range is good. He's got the mid-range working. Tobias Harris now 15 points. 84-61 with 35 seconds left in the third. Trey, left wing, deep 3. Clang.
Yeah,
and it'll come out of bounds.
It was going for the 2-for-1 on that one, so I can get it, but not a great possession.
Long way from Toronto. Herb Jones in. for Zion. Zion will take a break. I'll tell you what, we'll talk about it. I don't want to mention it yet, but I think Zion had to get over a mental hurdle coming back to this arena tonight. Now Harris with a lefty-righty switch in the center circle. Now he's going to take on Jose. Nance on the switch with 5 to shoot. Harris still dribbling. Get it to Heel left in the right corner. Going to drive into the lane. Bounce feed to Martin, and we strip it. Good job.
Nice.
Shot clock violation. Najee came in to get the strip. Zion quickly back in.
Yeah.
How about the offensive, defensive substitutions here?
Yeah, well, Buddy Hield messed that one up. He had a layup. Should have taken it. And that allowed the Pels to get their rotation down defensively and block a shot.
All right, shot clock off. You got 6.1 seconds left. Now remember, this happened at the end of the half, and Zion just went coast to coast and laid it in. See what happens here. Najee in the backcourt. Get it to Z. Got to get going. Crosses the timeline with 3. Crosses over. Drives into the blue paint. And Tobias Harris stripped it.
And Z comes down with the ball out of bounds.
So 0.4 seconds left. They can't do anything here. All right, we'll head to the fourth quarter. New Orleans 84, Philadelphia 61 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for...
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or courts, Bet Rivers is the place. Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine. You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
What are you doing? Block him!
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Discover, this is Daniela.
Hi, it's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to thank you for making me feel so special. I earned cash back on debit for my dinner party groceries.
That's great. But with Discover Cashback Debit, we give everyone cash back on everyday purchases. Anything else I can help you with?
Do you like asparagus and mushroom sorbet? I've got leftovers.
Introducing Discover Cashback Debit, a checking account with cash back. It pays to Discover. Eligibility and terms at discover.com/cashback debit. Discover Bank, member FDIC.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
Fourth quarter here at the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. New Orleans actually accounted for themselves a little better to end the third quarter, JD, and actually just got outscored 27-24, or take 3, 27-21, and what is wrong with me? Maybe I went into the locker room at halftime. My goodness, we've got an 84-61 lead going to the fourth.
Well, Najee Marshall basically rode to the rescue because he was the guy who was able to strap this team to his back for the last 2-3 minutes of the quarter and get them going offensively. So let's hope that leaks over into the fourth.
All right, Philly ball moving right to left. Jeff Doughton Jr.'s got it one-on-one with Zion. Crosses him over, drives the lane. Lost it. And on the deck, Larry Nance took it away. Good deep by Z. Najee, by the way, has 4 threes. That's tied a season high. He's done it 4 times now. He's looking for a season high, but he'll go left baseline. Start, stop on Oubre, shovels to Nance. Nance to the left elbow, dribbled it off his foot, picked up the dribble. Shot clock at 2. Zion pops a 3. Front iron, no good. Boy, was that a rough possession. Paul Reed plays it in. Oh, we missed it. My goodness. How you missed that? Rebound Z.
Okay, that possession looked like the beginning of the third quarter, so let's clean it up here.
All right, Williamson sizing up. KJ Martin goes in, throws it right corner, Jose. Pop a corner 3. Barely got the front iron. Rebound Martin up the floor, Campaign. Up top, Reed, foot on the arc, drives down the lane, and we'll go.
This second half has just not been good enough.
It hadn't been good at all.
Yeah. Just
84-63. And you're still up 21, and it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah, you just want to, but you want to finish out as clean as you played in the first half.
Nance to Jose. Right baseline drive. Reverse layup is good. Right at Kelly Oubre Jr.
He snuck him. I don't think Oubre thought he was going to shoot that one.
Quick there for Alvarado. He's got 5 points now. Payne in the lane. Didn't try to do that. Now Reed shovels to Martin. Out long now to Oubre. Sizing up Nance. Crosses him over. Left-hand dribble drive. Get it to Reed. Left corner 3. Side of the backboard. Taken by Alvarado. 1-on-4. Jose bump. Throw it up. Why not? Nope. But a foul. Jose was 1-on-4 red jerseys and is going to go to the free throw line out of it.
Well, Payne did not do a very good job of getting in front of him, cutting him off, and Jose saw he had an opening and created his own contact to get to the line.
All right. They still have the brick and chicken in play here in Philly. And Jose says, stick it with your brick and chicken. You got to miss 2 free throws here, and they add on the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets every time they do it.
Yeah, so the first 2 you miss consecutive, you get five nuggets.
Right.
The next 2 you miss, you get 8. And the next 2, as Jose makes the second, the next 2 you miss, you go up to 12.
So evidently, Giannis Antetokounmpo came in here, and this place was in a frenzy. Everybody had 12 nuggets when it was all said and done. Defensive 3 on the other end or a hold?
Was Brandon Ingram holding?
It's on Najee. So that's his first. And the first team of the fourth quarter. 88-63 New Orleans. We got 9:35 left in Philly. Martin, top of the key. Get it to Payne. Payne, bounce feed to Reed. Euro step, reverse layup in. Paul Reed's having himself a night.
Well, thank goodness he didn't start the game.
Hey. Reed looking over at Nick Nurse saying, you better not start Mo Bamba anymore. Najee wide open, takes the 3, drives on Reed, lost it.
Yeah,
and a reach in on Paul Reed, who's hopping up and down like a kangaroo in the lane.
Well, Najee has been a problem
yes,
for
he
them
has.
Defensively.
They're not going to call that a shooting foul, though.
Yeah, well, he lost it before he could get it into a shooting motion anyway.
Man, they put lubricant on that basketball at halftime also because we can't handle it. All right, side out Pels. Murphy to the left of our bench across the way. Inbound to Brandon Ingram. Crosses over on Harris. Leave it for Jonas. Right-hand hook. Got it.
Oh, nice.
Good.
That's nice. Brandon Ingram receives on the inbound, takes the screen from Jonas, goes down the left side, and Jonas comes down the middle on the roll.
Pels with 34 points in the paint. Valanciunas now 6 points, 9 rebounds. 90-65. Free ball Doubt. Right corner in front of their bench is good. First points of the night for Jeff Doughton Jr., the two-way player out of Rhode Island. Najee misses the layup. Back tapped out, far corner. Trey for 3. Nope, not Trey's night. Taken by the Sixers, 90-68. Clock can't run fast enough. Reed out long. Get it to Harris. He's going to try to knock the mid-range down here, Willie. Hounded by Murphy. Get it to Doughton. Back to Tobias. Avoids contact and lays it in.
Well, Jose went for the steal because he's got the size disadvantage. He didn't come up with it clean. And that gives Harris really an uncontested bunny.
17 points for Harris. He's at his average now. Also with 8 rebounds. Najee drives on KJ Martin, throws it up from 10 and down. He remains perfect despite the contact from Martin.
Well, they can't stop him. I mean, he has had a time. He didn't miss a shot previously.
Yep. My bad.
He has had a time.
Payne in, reverse scooping layup. Wow, circus shot.
A little acrobatic.
That was a beautiful English with the right hand from Payne, who is a lefty. 92-72. We've got 7:20 to go. Still too close for me. Najee. Right free throw line extended Ingram. Drives on Martin. Pulls up dotted line. Didn't get the roll. Tipped up Jonas. Got it back. Triple team. Foul on the floor. Should be a timeout. Fouls on Tobias Harris, his first. And the third team for the Sixers. CJ McCollum will check back in. And Herb Jones.
Yeah, Najee and Jose Alvarado going out. Najee has been the guy with the juice
He
in the
has
second
been.
half.
He's got 19 in this game. Ingram trying to back down Payne. Shot clock at 3. Skip it over to CJ, left corner 3. Nope. Rebound off of Jonas. And run down by Reed. Rough couple of games for McCollum. I mean, really rough. Payne to the rack, lays it in, and one. They're not done, folks. It's 92-74.
Well, they've seen just enough daylight to where they don't want to give up because they continue to press. The Pels did not put them away in that third quarter when they had the opportunity. And so now you can't depend on them to just fold up.
Well, people are headed for the exits. I don't know. I'd stick around. 92-74 with an N1 free throw coming. 6:43 left in the ball game. Gus Cattingill at Reds Up Tilly Tavern, 7601 Maple Street. Scoreboard when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or courts, Bet Rivers is the place. Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with Bet Rivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Progressive knows we're all trying to save right now.
So no pick sixes, no blitzes, no sacks.
Nope, none of that. But there's this cool move called a balestra. Oh, I think that was it. Or maybe it was that? I don't know. I'm still learning.
So fencing tickets are cheaper than football, huh?
Yeah, but hey, now we know what a counter parry is.
Do we?
Progressive offers you savings without sacrifice. So save big when you bundle home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
We love the game because anything can happen. There's no sure thing.
How did that go in?
Every play,
Oh my goodness!
every shot,
Are you kidding me?
every swing is a risk if you bet.
I can't believe that just happened.
There's no easy money. There's no luck. And no one wins all the time. If you bet, bet responsibly and always set a limit. Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
All right, over in Washington, you got the Wizards leading the Hornets 91-86. The Cavaliers lead the T-Wolves by a point, 60-59. 8:10 left in the third quarter. Also in the third, you got the Magic 47, the Knicks 65. That's in New York. The Grizzlies lead the Hawks at halftime, 46-45. And the Heat and Thunder at the half, 57-47. Miami with the lead there. Still to come, Bucks, Lakers, Rockets, Trailblazers. Fellas, back to y'all.
All right, Gus, thanks. as Payne knocks the N1 free throw down, and Philly get a full court presses here. And we beat it, and we fumble it. We had a dunk, and instead now it's Jonas left block. Backing down Reed, and another turnover.
Yeah, Reed's able to poke it away.
92-75. Harris, sideline right for three. In and out, rebound Reed. Back out long to Payne for three, straight away. Brick. Ball on the deck. Ingram got it in the far corner. Pels up 92-75, 6 minutes left in the ball game. Ingram, chest at left corner to Murphy. He's had a tough night. Now back to BI, hand check by KJ Martin. That is the fourth team foul on the Sixers. So we've got 5:49 left in the ball game, and the Sixers are out of fouls to give. Nick Nurse is coaching this game like it was a 5-point deficit right now. He is bringing Kelly Oubre in.
Well, he's coaching his guys.
Yes, he is.
And his guys have not given up.
By the way, Paul Reed's got a double-double. 14 points, 10 rebounds, his second straight double-double, and his sixth of the year. Zion's in the ball game now, speaking of double-doubles. Get it to Trey. Trey weaves through, left block. Kick it to Ingram, shot clock at 3. Ingram behind the back, spins right, fall away 10-footer. Nope. And a rebound to Tobias Harris.
Yeah, Oubre made that difficult on Brandon Ingram.
Payne into the lane, down to Oubre, lays it in, and one.
Oubre has lived at the rim in this game. Lived at the rim and converted.
16 for Oubre. Williamson with the foul. That's his second. Team's third. They are creeping ever closer. I've cut it to 92-77. Oubre at the free throw line tonight is 3 for 6. 75% on the year. 92-78. They're full court pressing us, and that is a albatross for the Pelicans. I mean an albatross. We barely get it in to Murphy. They are going to press us the rest of this game. We got real lucky there. And the shot clock's already at 10 with Ingram in the center circle. Ingram jumping up top, Trey. Drives on Reed all the way in. Leave it for Herb. Lost it on the way up. Harris dove for it. Can't get it with 0.2 of a second on the shot clock.
And I don't think it's going to recycle because I don't think possession was established.
How do you not get a bucket in that situation? So we're going to turn it over again here, which would be, 7 in the second half? Unless you get a miracle here, which you don't. Inbound is tipped out of bounds. Just 8-0 run for Philly. I told people they should have stayed. You can see history here. Half the building's gone. 4:50 to go. There's plenty of time. Payne, start, stops, drives, lays it in.
Yeah.
Are you nervous yet? 92-80. This is unbelievable.
Held at 28 points in the second half, I think.
Z powers it on Reed, high off the glass. Won't go. They're going to cut it to 10 with a bucket, 9 with a 3. I never would have even dreamed of saying it. Reed down the lane.
Guarded him.
Lays it in. Oh, he missed it. Got it back. Double pump to Payne up top. Harris back into the lane. Lays it in. It's a 10-point game. The worst second half of the season is happening right before our eyes. And the Pelicans now are in a game, and a half-filled arena believes that their team, who was down by 35 points, have a chance in this game. We'll take a break. 92-82, New Orleans with 4:12 left in the fourth quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey,
quick reminder, it's a leap year. Hooray. That means a whole extra day to experience next level alternative music. One more time. And the latest drops from the biggest names in alternative. Get it all now on All Nation, channel 36 in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app. Get closer to everything that moves you, wherever you are. Just search All Nation.
The biggest names in the NBA wake up with the starting lineup.
We're talking with Warriors assistant coach Ron Adams. You've had a lot of athletes in your day. You probably only had one athlete like Brian Scalabrine. You have to admit that, right?
There's only one Brian Scalabrine, and there's only one Frank. You guys are both eccentric people, and I don't think I could say anything better about either one of you.
Hear more great guests on the starting lineup every weekday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern on SiriusXM NBA Radio, channel 86 in the car, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Embrace the power and speed of the NTT IndyCar Series on SiriusXM.
You got it! Wins the Indy 500!
The season gets rolling Sunday morning at 11:30 Eastern at the Firestone Grand Prix at St. Petersburg.
That was sweet.
Nice job, guys. From the green to the checkers.
Flies under the twin checkers.
Hear every thrilling lap live on IndyCar Nation Channel 218, NBC Sports Audio Channel 85.
Alex Malone!
Thank you so much. And on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Feel the thrill of the open road and the frosty chill of winter. With sounds specially selected for hitting the slopes or cruising through the snow. Miles and miles of Black Diamond anthems that'll make you shiver. Ski Trip, a road trip radio mixtape, now on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Here's what you missed on Give and Go.
When you have a healthy LeBron, an available LeBron, a healthy Anthony Davis, and you have that third guy being D'Angelo Russell that can take some of the offensive pressure and responsibility off those two guys.
D'Angelo Russell's hit 3 consecutive threes.
He's an X factor.
Give and Go with Rick Kamla and Antonio Daniels. 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern weekdays on SiriusXM NBA Radio, channel 86, and the SiriusXM app. On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay.
Lead is 10. Ingram's got it, front court right. Splits defenders. Get it to Nance. Double pump, blocked at the rim. They're going to challenge this. They will. Nothing we have seen tonight has shown that Nance has been able to hang on to the basketball. And Nick Nurse, Paul Reed, he got hand, but they're going to challenge this. They will. They have to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They absolutely are going to. I don't know.
It's hard to see from our angle, so I don't know if this was going to stand.
I don't know.
Challenge.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if this is going to be overturned because it's hard to see it. But you can't. Now from that angle, it looks like it might be a block.
Ruling for is a defensive foul. Philadelphia is challenging the rule and see if now it plays now in the rule.
All right, we're sending it back for another 60-second break. 92-82 challenge pending here for Philly. 3:51 left in the ball game here in South Philadelphia. 60-second break on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
he'd be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
All All right, challenge is over. Let's hear what Courtney Cook.
After review, the defensive player clearly hit the arm of the offensive player. It is a defensive foul. It is an unsuccessful challenge, and Philadelphia will charge the timeout.
All right, so Nance is at the line.
The player who got him was Kelly Oubre.
Right.
Not Paul Reed. And that's where the foul is.
All right, so let's reset things here. There's 3:51 left in the ball game. The last time it was 10 points, it was 19-10. Nance's free throw is good. It's 93-82. There's 3:51 left, as I mentioned. Philly's out of fouls. Pels have one to give. Philly's got one timeout left. New Orleans has 3. Nance got them both. 94-82. 3:50 to go. Payne, Oubre, Reed, Doughton, and Harris for the Sixers. Payne misses the layup, but he's fouled by Nance. Too easy.
And now they're able to get downhill. Pels can't keep them out of the lane. They're only 6 of 33 from 3, but they're getting everything else at the rim.
This 3:43 is going to take forever. Because, again, Philly thinks they can win now. And they're going to play this out. Payne's free throw is good.
Those weren't able to shut the door in the third quarter, and here we are. Still up 11. A lot tighter than you want it to be.
Payne got them both. He's got 13 off the bench. We nearly turn it over in the backcourt. Payne deflects it out of bounds. Again, they are going to press us the rest of the game. And Herb Jones can't run the floor here. Get it into McCollum. Now he's doubled, crosses the timeline. Get it to Herb, nearly traveled. He walked. They didn't call it.
Pels are going to have to be a lot more aggressive offensively, though.
Ingram. 1-on-1 with Payne. He's fouling him. Now to Nance. Nance shovels to McCollum. Pop a left wing 3. Brick. Rebound Nance. Back to McCollum. Flyby. Another 3. Brick. Ball on the deck. Nance had 2 rebounds. McCollum is now 0 of 7 from 3. 0 for 7. Payne to the rack again. Bounce feed to Oubre. Zion blocks it.
Big Z.
Up the floor. Stops on the baseline. Floated to McCollum. Head fake on Reed. Leave it for Nance. We're afraid to shoot now. McCollum will back it out. 10-point game, 2:45 to go. Shot clock at 5. McCollum to Ingram. Ingram, left elbow pop. Good. Mid-range, Brandon Ingram.
Well, he's had to make some tough shots this season. It looks like he's going to have to make a few tough ones to finish this one out.
12-point lead, 2:25 to go. Ingram's got 17. Harris to Oubre, left 3. Yep. 96-87. 2:15 left. 3-possession game. We can't get it across again. We can't inbound it. It's kicked out of bounds. Look,
you get Jose Alvarado in.
Yeah, the non-inbounding has gone back years. We have to be the worst inbounding team in the league. So Alvarado in for McCollum. Inbound to Ingram. Timeline to Z. Bounce feed to Nance, and he'll hang on to that one and dunk.
Well, if you're aggressive against the press, you can get layups and dunks.
2 minutes left in Philadelphia. 98-87. The problem is now Philly is scoring almost every possession. Reed for 3. On cue. Around and down.
Team that couldn't make a shot now can't miss.
Now they're feeling it. And it's 98-90. Herb, front court. Get it to Z. Reed's got 2 threes. Alvarado to the rack. Get it to Nance. One dribble. Floats it up. Nope. Can't get the roll. Nightmare unfolding.
Everything but in.
Harris lays it in. It's a 2-possession game with 1:20 to go. This is going to be the greatest collapse in NBA history. Steal, Payne. Layup, no. Herb saved it, throws it off Payne's head, who's lying out of bounds. It's Pelican ball. Herb rebounded it, falling out of bounds. Payne is out of bounds, and Herb threw it off his head.
Dan Payne missed the layup. Did Herb's foot come down
Yes,
first?
it did. Yes, it did.
Yep.
It's going back to Philly.
Yeah, he's out of bounds.
Well, they can't challenge it. They're out of challenges. They can't challenge it.
Herb is out of bounds. If they can take a look at this at all, Herb Jones is.
They can't. They can't challenge.
Yeah, he can't challenge.
Now, that being said, it should be Philadelphia ball.
Yeah.
But they can't challenge this because they're out of challenges.
Yeah, Herb Jones's foot clearly comes down out of bounds. But how
I don't
how they would be able to fix the possession after they made the call, I'm not sure.
This is literally going to be the greatest collapse in the history of the NBA. We've been outscored 31-14 in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-possession game. They're going to get the ball back. I'm really confused because they can't challenge this.
I mean, if Philly gets it, it'll be the right call. I don't know how they get to it.
Correct.
But it would be the right call.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. There's 1:11 left. There's an eternity left. An eternity. And it's down to 6. And now we're taking a timeout. All right, we'll take a break. 98-92, New Orleans, 1:11 left. We'll sort this out when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Parker McCullum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCullum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man have?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCullum Live.
Yeah, they couldn't challenge.
All right, so it's Pelicans ball because they couldn't challenge. We called timeout to advance. So 1:11 left. We're up 6. In a zillion years, you never thought it would come to this, but it is. Alvarado in the backcourt. Now he's going to get it to Z. You need a bucket. 1 minute to go. Zion got a screen. Hangs in the air and lays it in. That is a screen by Brandon Ingram.
That's the 2-man game that you want to see from your 2 best players from time to time.
Now can you get a stop? Harris runs over Nance. They don't call it. Now Doughton out long. Free ball on the way. Of course. Jeff Doughton Jr. for 3. 100-95. Herb to Jose. Front court to Z. Back to Jose. Jose still dribbling now. 9 on the shot clock. 26 on the game clock. Ingram. Left corner Herb for 3. That is good.
Herb's first bucket of the game.
Oubre for three. Short. Rebound, Herb. They're not going to foul us. Can we get across the timeline?
Herb picked a pretty good time to make it.
Let's get out of Philadelphia. My goodness gracious. Jose's going to dribble it out. There's the horn. And for the first time since December 20th, 2016, the New Orleans Pelicans taste the sweet fruits of victory in the city of brotherly love. If you thought it was easy, think again. It should have been, but it wasn't. Welcome to the NBA. But your final score, the New Orleans Pelicans 103, the Philadelphia 76ers 95. New Orleans now a franchise record 13 over 500 this late in the season at 38-25, will remain fifth in the Western Conference. Philadelphia drops to 35-28. Down courtside, putting the headset on, is Zion Williamson. Our walk-off interview presented by New Amsterdam Vodka. New Amsterdam, find your wins. Zion, congratulations. It wasn't easy, but you guys were able to hold them off at the very end. Congrats on the W. We're up here.
Yep, I see you.
You got us?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, it wasn't easy, Z, but you were able to get it done at the end.
Man, they just didn't quit. And, that's respect to them. But I'm just glad we got the win. That's all you can ask for right now.
Hey, Z, how were you guys able to kind of regain the poise right down the stretch when you had to have it the most?
We got complacent. Coach brought us in the huddle. And he said, we got to lock back in. And I think just that one speech did it for us.
You were able to get to the rim time and again early in this one. And then when you had to have it late, you were able to get the screen, the two-man game with Brandon, and get to the rim again. How critical is it for you guys to be able to play off one another?
It's crucial, especially for the success of this team. Me and B.I. are the leaders of this team. So in late game situations, the team looked to us. So, me and B.I., we've been working on our two-man game, and tonight we executed.
Double-double for you. 2 wins on this 3-game road trip. You win the first 2. How critical is it now, I guess, to finish this thing out the right way, because you guys are right in the thick of it and you don't need help from anyone else if you handle your own business?
Like you said, we don't want to put our fate in nobody else's hands, so we got to go handle business Sunday.
Z, you know what happened on this floor on January 2nd?
You don't even got to remind me.
I was just going to ask if you were thinking about that coming in. Is that kind of, did you have to deal with a little bit of a mental hurdle to come back in this building?
A little bit. Because, we were in a great spot last year.
Yep.
And, I went out and I wasn't able to return last season. So, to be able to finish a game on this court after what happened last year, it's a great feeling.
Well, you know what? You did it. You got a double-double, and you led your team to a win. Great job, my man. We'll see you on the plane. Let's head to Atlanta, get another one.
Thank you. You have a great night.
You got it. That's Zion Williamson. I had to ask him, JD.
Oh, yeah. It's a good question.
I mean, look, the season basically, and we didn't know it at the time, but on this floor last January 2nd, the season effectively ended when he got hurt.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm just, obviously I'm glad we won the game. Okay. And it wasn't easy. And people heard me moaning and hemming and hawing the whole way, but I'm just glad for him, because he had to have been thinking about it coming back here, and he played his tail off and got himself a double-double, and really, along with Najee, led the team to a W.
Yeah, he admitted as much. Hey, he had to overcome a mental hurdle, because when you get injured in a place, and that's the last memory you have of it, of course it's going to flash through your minds. And then not only do you have that injury thing in your mind, now you see the opposition making a run at you, and you're trying to collect everything and get everything, in order. And fortunately, they were able to do just enough down the stretch to win this game.
Well, look, I guess it was so easy in Toronto, and you get out to a 35-point lead, and the 76ers are so shorthanded, and you're like, we're going to cruise. But, hey, tip your cap to the Sixers. They took advantage of the real slow start that the Pelicans had in the third quarter, and you gave them a little life. And this game is such a momentum game in the NBA, and you could just literally see it. Philly started to believe, and then all of a sudden, it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, if you're the Pelicans, fortunately, look, They don't all have to be beautiful.
Yep.
They won't all be 27-point wins and 41-point wins. And even against the shorthanded team, those are NBA players. And you let them get on a run, and all of a sudden you get the crowd behind them, and they feel like they can win the game. So the biggest thing is just figure out a way to win this one, kind of flush it, and get on to the next one, and hopefully, do the things better down the stretch that'll get you the win and get you in the clubhouse a little bit earlier.
We got to give flowers to Najee Marshall. Season high 19 points tonight, season high tying 4 threes. He was really, really key to the Pelicans getting out to that big lead, made a couple of big buckets in the second half, but that's as good of a game as Najee Marshall can play.
Yeah, and he's going to be aggressive. So sometimes the shots don't fall for him. He's had a couple of scoreless games. He's had a 1-point game. But when the shots do go, and not necessarily the threes, just when he's attacking that way offensively, it can give you something because, look, they didn't get a whole lot out of C.J. McCollum in this one. Only had 10 points, 0 for 7 from 3. And so you buffer that with a Najee Marshall performance where he gets you the season high 19.
JD, we were talking, me, folks. It's like, how in the world are we going to get on the plane and go to Atlanta if the Pels don't pull that out? Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that. And as my partner, John DeShazer, just said, you'd rather win ugly than lose pretty any day of the week. And again, for the first time since 2016, we got a win in this building, and now we got an opportunity to sweep the road trip in Atlanta on Sunday.
Yeah, and that's the main goal, to sweep the road trip that the Pelicans have, and the opportunity still remains because you were able to squeeze this one out. So we'll take them how we can get them right now because, again, the Western Conference is really difficult. It's tight, and so every win keeps you at least in 5th place, and hopefully you're able to make a little bit, to at least solidify 5th place or maybe even creep up into 4th.
Let's get the heck out of here, huh?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. That was not a pretty second half, and let's be satisfied.
Oh, goodness. All right, that's John DeShazer. Stick around. More with him on Pelicans OT. Gus Kattengell is live at Reds Up Tilly Tavern. They must be doing shots at Reds after the second half here tonight. So hopefully Gus will have a lively Pelicans OT as he originates at 7601 Maple Street. So big thanks to Pat Canine, our producer engineer on site, Mr. Sean Sullivan, our statistician. Wonderfully done here. And of course, Gus at Reds, along with big thanks to Eric Orlando and Greg Buisson, the proprietors of Reds, for hosting us tonight. Gus will also be at Mid-City Yacht Club with the Pels 12 on Sunday for the Atlanta Hawks game. That game, by the way, will be at 5 o'clock Sunday, so an hour earlier than normal, 5 o'clock Central on Sunday. Gus's pregame from Mid-City Yacht Club will be at 4:30 p.m. Chris, the conductor, Moran, pushing all the buttons in the Smoothie King Center studios. This is Todd Graffanini. Once again, your happy final from South Philadelphia. The New Orleans Pelicans 103, the Philadelphia 76ers 95.
Tonight's broadcast was brought to you in part by Oshner Health System, official healthcare provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. SeatGeek, get your seat in a seat. And by Smoothie King, rule the day.